everyone, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Meet the Contestants. We are now in week 3. My name is Wendy Thomas, and I'm with the Michigan Small Business Development Center, and I'm the Southeast Regional Director. So, the reason why we're doing this is because more and more pitch competitions are becoming prevalent across the country, in our state, and in our region. And we thought this would be a great idea to start bringing contestants together to kind of hear their backstory, learn about what they're doing and what they're going through with this process, and helping them to kind of get prepared for the competition. The more and more that we see this, the more and more that we think and want to support and encourage small businesses to enter their local pitch competitions. So, if you've never been in a pitch competition, or maybe you've been in one, this is going to be the series for you. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Meet the contestants. This will be a back or behind the scenes look at contestants preparing for the SBDC's Pitch Black Detroit competition, which will be held in Southeast Michigan. We've got 25 contestants, all Black-owned businesses, in the process of a 6-week training course. The goal of it is to really get them prepared to compete to compete for $10,000 in cash prizes on October 3rd, Thursday, October 3rd, 2024. Their stories are going to amaze you and inspire you, and we hope that you'll continue to come back and learn about the incredible businesses that we have. For those of you who are not aware of the Michigan Small Business Development Center, we are a national as well as statewide and local organization. We are funded by the U.S. Small Business Administration, the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, and we receive matching funds from local hosts. In our case, in Southeast Michigan, we are hosted by Eastern Michigan University. Our core services at the Michigan Small Business Development Center include no-cost business consulting. These are your tax dollars at work. We encourage you to take advantage of our no-cost consulting. We have a variety of business education and training programs, everything to how do I start my small business to how do I transition or sell my small business. We've got incredible secondary market research databases. Again, this is at no charge to you. We can actually look at your information if you want to identify who your competitors are. Maybe you want to make sure that your projections are in line with industry standards. We can provide that information at no cost to you. And then finally, technology commercialization. If you have a strong intellectual property, you're looking to get an IP or your technology commercialized, we can actually provide support in that area as well. So again, we ask you to visit our website at michigansbdc.org. Sign up for our services. Again, we have a variety of no-cost services for those who are thinking about starting a business, as well as those who've already launched their business and they need the support or they've got questions that they want to answer. Again, we've got a variety of webinars that can help assist you with your small business, in addition to our consulting team. Again, my name is Wendy Thomas. I'm the Regional Director for Southeast Michigan, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you our host for today. Robin Kinnie is a president of Motor City Women's Studio, which is an audio post-production company. She is also the owner of Audio Engineers of Detroit. This is an audio engineering trade school and recording studio. Robin has been recognized by Walker's Legacy as part of the top 25 association for women in communication, a diverse business leader by Corp magazine, and she was also honored to be selected as part of Pandora's Pass the Mic. And this was a campaign that celebrates women within the audio industry. Like I said before, we'd like to welcome Robin Kinnie. We like to call her the Oprah Winfrey of podcasts. Hello, Robin.
That does not get old hearing that. Thank you so much, Wendy.
My pleasure. Take it away.
And thank you, everyone, for joining us this afternoon. If this is your first time tuning in to Meet the Contestants, you're definitely in for a treat. We have some amazing entrepreneurs on deck to share their experiences and getting ready for the Pitch Black Detroit Pitch Competition. So if you don't already have something to drink, you have a beverage, some water, some tea, we're just going to relax and have a great time. If this is, again, your first time viewing, you can actually look at the last 2 weeks of Meet the Contestants by going to the Michigan SBDC Facebook page as well as their YouTube channel, so you can meet some of the other contestants that you may have missed. But let's go ahead and get started. On Meet the Contestants, what I love about this, and I was so delighted that they asked me to participate as the host, is that this is the behind the scenes of what it's really like to participate in a pitch competition. What's going on in the contestants' heads? How are they preparing? And our goal, as Wendy mentioned, is that this will inspire you, whether you're an entrepreneur yourself, thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, or know someone who is an entrepreneur. If you're thinking about, should I participate in a pitch competition? What does it take? Do I have what it takes? What is the process like? You're in the right place this Wednesday. And put on your calendar, next Wednesday will be week 4, and it will be our final week of Meet the Contestants as we lead up to the Pitch Black Detroit Pitch Competition on October 3rd. Put it in your calendar. It's going to be at the Wayne State University Industry Innovation Center, right across the street from Tech Town, Detroit. So on October 3rd, at the pitch competition, you're going to hear about their businesses. This afternoon, and during all of our Meet the Contestants, we're going to hear from the entrepreneurs themselves and what they're going through, their motivations, their fears, their expectations. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And instead of me introducing the entrepreneur, having the entrepreneur introduce themselves, we're going to do something a little different. In preparation to participating in the pitch competition, we're going to give each of our entrepreneurs 60 seconds to pitch their business in lieu of a standard introduction. Okay, got it? We're all set? Okay. The next person we have coming down is Doris Barnes from Hollis B. Cleaning. Doris, why don't you join me on stage? There you go.
What?
You had it there.
It's not.
There you go. There you go. I can hear you. Nope. You clicked something. Nope, not yet, Doris. Can't hear you. You see you just need to
Ready?
There you go. I heard something.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Hi,
can.
my name is Doris. Okay, right. Hi, my name is Doris, and I'm from Hollis B. Cleaning Services. We provide cleaning for residential and commercial. We also subcontract licensed plumbers, electricians, and we also do restoration. We hire and train unemployed people that may have a disadvantage. We train basic skills, uplift them, give them courage, and we talk with we give them pep talks. As you can see, we are a one-stop shop. We take care of all brick and mortar needs. We strive as a business team to give confidence and efficiency. Hollis B cares for their clients, also their employees, and for Metro Detroit.
Bravo, Doris. That's excellent. Excellent. Well done. I was looking on your website, and I love that you said you put the D in detail cleaning. Do you have formal training? Like how did your entire business come about? What made you think that you can own a cleaning company?
Well, one of the things I had started out on my own, and I was cleaning for 10 years, and my customers were talking about how well I did, how I cared about what I did. So I just decided, a pastor told me, he said, Doris, you're doing such a good job. Are you going to run a business or are you going to clean for the rest of your life? And I told him, I said, I'm going to run a business.
Mm-hmm. So
And
you
that's
made
where
that
I
change.
started.
You made
Yes.
that change. And I see that you've been doing this for a long time, since the 80s, and now you clean for over 40 companies. So I can imagine that you've learned a lot about your business during that time. But now, as you prepare for the pitch competition, have there been some things that you've learned about your business just in the previous weeks of training?
Oh my God. I've learned so much. I've learned about the marketing more. This has been a great experience. I'm looking forward to, I've actually felt like I've developed a whole team of people,
Wow.
another tool to go to help me in my business. One thing that I had said, I made a goal. I said, I want to go farther in my business. I want to do better. And
Mhm.
so God blessed me with a team of people that are helping me with, that are able to help me with marketing, showing me open doors that I couldn't even imagine that I was looking at. So I'm grateful.
Yes. You
Mhm.
mentioned you have a team, but um, was there anyone who encouraged you or motivated you to even apply to participate in Pitch Black Detroit?
No, ma'am. I had a goal. I said this year, 2024, before 2024 was out, I was going to just research and keep pushing and pressing on. And when I went online and I filled out the application and it said, "Ain't no stopping me now," I said, that's my cue right there, because that's what the Stags at McKinsey logo was when we were graduating, was "Ain't no stopping me now." And I'm going to continue to press on to this business until it's the way where I want it to be.
Wonderful. And you know, that keeps coming up, Doris, in the previous 2 weeks. No stopping us, like, keeps coming up. Like, you just have
Mhm.
to have that tenacity. You have to have that vision for your business. So for someone, let's say someone is watching us right now, that they're watching Doris and they're like, gosh, you know, if she can do it, I can do it. You know, would you recommend other entrepreneurs to participate in a pitch competition?
Oh, yes. I've already got on my Facebook page and I told all of the business owners that I know that are small businesses like myself that are growing and want to get in a higher height. I told them they got to get involved with Pitch Black because it opens the doors for a lot of things that they are scared to come out of. Come out of that small business and go and take a charge and get involved and meet more people. And I'm grateful. I can't I can't stop. I know that I have a tool to go to now. This is
Mhm,
another part of my team.
mhm. Now, Ed Garner has described Pitch Black as a combination of America's Got Talent and Shark Tank. So,
Mhm.
if you make it to the finals, share with us what is going to be your walkout song. What do you want to be playing as Doris takes the stage?
Ain't no stopping me now. You're
We're on
on the
the
loose.
move.
That's my walkout song right there.
I said
I'll
that
be
song is
doing
like every election night song for like the last 50 years has been
yes.
that song, because it's such a great song to say that there is nothing that can stop me from achieving my dream. And Doris, you're definitely the epitome of that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And thank you, Doris. We're going to go on to someone who I've known for a while. I call her WE. So I'm going to say WE Ekua from the Mushroom Angel Company. Where's my friend? Hello.
Hey girl, hey, hey,
Hey,
how
girl.
you doing?
Hey. Okay, so I have to give a bit of backstory. So when I first met WE, I think you were pregnant with Your
think it
third?
was, no, I think it was Jubilee. No, I think it was Giodi. I think it was my second. I think we met
Wow.
earlier on when I moved to Michigan.
So
Yeah.
you have to, if you haven't already, this is just a sidebar. Make sure you go to their social media and see this beautiful family. I've just been in awe of how, you know, you and your husband have been able to grow Mushroom Angel Company while having these three beautiful children. Just three now, right?
Yeah, just girl, three to 10, just
I
three.
didn't know if I missed one.
We got to
Uh,
prophesy, just three. We're good.
so welcome to the three clubs. So three
That's
over here
right.
too. But you're someone and your company just in general that I've been able to witness blossom in so many different ways. I remember, I think it was your husband brought over some samples.
Yeah,
Was this during the pandemic?
I think so. You're one of our early adopters before we
Yeah,
had the
I'm an early
packaging, before we had
adopter, and to
yeah.
see all of this is happening, I am just so in awe. I just want to
Thank
give
you,
you your flowers.
Robin.
I know this is a side note,
Oh, thank you.
because I've seen the growth.
Yeah.
So you have 60 seconds. Go ahead and pitch Mushroom Angel.
Yes, yes. Robin, you talk about family. And so, 11 years into our marriage and 3 children later, can you guess the number one thing that we would fight about most? Food. Food. They don't tell you that in marriage counseling. They talk about children, finances, but they don't tell you the silent demon is food in your marriage. And so after 11 years, Dominique and I are the co-founders of the Mushroom Angel Company. It's a consumer products goods company that produces whole foods made from mushrooms. We sell online, in stores, and in restaurants because we understand that the fight between whole foods and processed foods is not limited to our household. There's a larger fight in this world. There's a larger fight in our communities between processed foods, even in the plant-based food category. So our products, they cut and bite like meat, but they taste like veggies. We are not in the business of producing fake meat or anything mushy and gushy like most of the veggie products in the marketplace today. We like to say that we are an old school veggie burger with new school flavor. And you may be asking yourself, like, what does new school flavor mean? Well, new school means that our products are seasoned. They have a wide range in cook, from well to rare to well done. They're juicy like Ragu beef. And unlike most popular products today, especially in the plant-based category, they're filled with soy, wheat gluten, highly processed, which all attribute to the decline that you see in many people's health today. And so we are the Mushroom Angel Company. We believe in spreading the good gospel of mushrooms and spreading the good news so that people can experience food miracles from the family inside out, starting with food. So it's such a pleasure to be here today. Thank you so much. Excited to get into this.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. So, you and the company have been around. You're in, to my knowledge, over 120 locations currently.
Yes.
So you know about your product, you know about your business. So I'm interested to ask, what have you learned by going through this training and the preparation for the pitch competition? Was something that you know now that you did not know before starting this process?
I think what's important for entrepreneurs to understand is that you don't know what you don't know.
Mhm.
And you won't know until you make yourself available to opportunities such as this. And for us, it's like, even though we've moved from startup to scale up, and we're now scaling and looking to increase, there's always room to fine tune every area of your business. And so we went into Pitch Black looking to fine tune our numbers with finances, fine tune our marketing, continue to practice our pitch, and really understand, like, what is the trigger that gets people to connect with our brand and our product, and just really fine tune the importance of continuing to promote and market your business. And so we're just grateful for the resources that are made available to us, especially as it pertains to numbers, because we're very much in a position right now where we have to produce a lot of projections and really understand our addressable market and all these terminologies that you learn along the way. So we've been honing in on that during this competition.
Mm-hmm. Great. So I know that you all have participated in a lot of different programs, and you're no stranger to being on a stage. But Are you nervous at all in preparation for, getting to the finals?
No, I want to say I'm nervous. I mean, I'm not nervous. I just think similar to Doris, very faith-based, very faith-driven.
Mhm.
I believe that no matter what happens, nothing is an accident in life, but everything is an incident in God's good plan. So I'm just committed to whatever his purpose is in this journey. I'm
Mhm.
excited to take the stage again. For those who may not know, our first competition, we lost our first competition.
Mhm.
And we learned a lot. We learned a lot from it. We took that and we went into a second competition and we learned something else in that competition. It took 3 times to win our first pitch competition. And so I think this is just another opportunity to take all that learning and execute at a higher level. And so we're grateful for that opportunity.
I love that you shared that you've participated in 3 other competitions and that you looked at it as a learning because that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
So what would you say, what was one of the things that you've learned and just sharing what that experience was like in, let's say, one of those pitch competitions?
Yeah, I think we learned a lot, but one of the things, especially if you're in partnership, if you are a founder and you have partnership, my husband and I, Dominique and I, we're in partnership, we launched this together. But you have to understand everyone's role in the business. And so early on in the company, Dom and I were still navigating like what was going to be our role, especially given that we have a household of 3 children, middle of the pandemic. And we learned after the second competition that then I need to pitch, that I'm definitely the communicator on stage. And so while we try to, and the thing about it is too, all the pitch competitions have different requirements. Our first
Right.
competition was a PowerPoint. It was easy for us to do it together. The second one was no PowerPoint, no nothing. And that's it's a little difficult to pitch with someone in 2 minutes with no PowerPoint, nothing to gauge. And so we learned that when there's nothing to present and then I need to lead the pitch. For this. So that was key. And we were able to do that. And then the third one, I always tell Don, I always say people, my husband is my best quarterback. He always knows how to throw me the ball so I can go to the end goal. And so in partnership is really key when it comes to pitches. And so similar to that, he's like, I need you to go and take care of business. I'm here.
Nice. All right. So he's handed you the ball and it's like, okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. So my final question, this is probably one of my favorite questions, is you make it to the finals.
Yeah.
What's going to be your walkout music as you take the stage?
I was trying to think so quickly when you asked Doris, like, what's my song? Because I'm so bad with songs and music. But the only song that's been on it's probably not going to be the song that I'm going to
Okay. Well,
do.
yeah.
I don't, oh my gosh, Robin, you tripped me up with this question.
What's something that, okay, I know I can put this on and I'm going for it.
Oh
It gets
my
my
gosh.
spirit engaged. I am gonna take over the world when I hear these words.
Oh my, Robin, I know there's a song somewhere. I cannot think of a song.
All right, that's fine. Well, you have some time to think about it, and I'll have to share with you. I'll send you I have a midday groove.
Yes, please.
I'll send you my playlist.
And the only song I can think of is the worship music I've been meditating on the last few weeks, and it's not like hype music or anything.
Well, yeah, but if it gets you to that point where you're like, okay, I'm cool, I'm calm and collected.
The one that I've been meditating on, I don't know, maybe people on here know, it's called I Shall Not Want by Maverick City. And it just reminds me that, like, irrespective of what happens, like, there's nothing I want. The Lord provides, and I'm always in overflow. So that always encourages me, keeps my peace set still. But I'll find something.
I'm sure you will. I'm looking forward to seeing you on October 4th. October 3rd, excuse me. Yeah. Everyone, again, you can visit michigansbdc.org/pitch-Detroit. pitch-Black-Detroit. Thank you, WE. It was nice seeing you. So next we have Nweli Akpu of Wani Cakes LLC. Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
It's good to see you. So I love your story, but before we go into our conversation, let's hear your 60-second pitch.
Awesome. Okay. So My name is Nweli, and the name of my company is Wani Cakes. Wani Cakes was birthed in 2017 during the my wife and I's wedding, and it started as an idea. And I asked her, I was like, "Hey, Bola, I would like to bake a wedding cake." At first, she was nervous, but I was able to convince her. And fast forward to the wedding, our guests absolutely loved the cake. It was beautiful, and we wanted to continue sharing that experience with anyone. And the way we chose to do it was to get involved with consumer packaged goods. And pretty much we sell a cake kit. Think about it like a cake lunchable, where you have a ready to eat cake with three different toppings, and the customer essentially puts it together. What separates us, or what makes us stand out so much, is that our customers love us because compared to other products in our category, our product has 30 to 40% less sugar and calories, so you can eat a dessert and actually feel good about it.
You had me at cake, lunchable, and less sugar. I just love that
Yes.
story, and I'm sure you've learned so much about your industry and making it available. But what's something? So we're just going to shift gears a bit. What's something personal about yourself that you would like the audience to know?
Ooh, of course, you're going to switch it on me.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I guess one of the things that drives me, right, is how one question that we get a lot is, hey, so the recipes that you use, is it your mom's recipe? Originally, I'm from Nigeria, so I learned to bake from my mom. And a lot of people say, yeah, is this your mom's recipe? Because it's so delicious. And what I tell them is, yes, it's the spirit of her recipe, because she passed away, unfortunately, in 2019. But I wanted to continue that legacy. And she didn't give me a recipe to continue with, but what she gave me is that she put that desire to bake in me. And not only the desire to bake, but the understanding of how ingredients work together, because that's how we kind of pair things together. So one of our very famous flavors is the berry summer. So it's a piece of vanilla cake with a berry medley, which is strawberry, blueberries, and blackberries, and our signature cream that is super light, super creamy, but not too sweet. So she taught me how to put things together, how to pair things. So it's not her recipe, but at the same time, it's definitely her recipe, because that's where it all started.
Yes, that's a great story. So I know through this process, you've been going through the training and you have a few more weeks to go. What would you say? What are some things you're going to be focusing on, in these next few weeks to help you prepare for the big competition on October 3rd?
Yes. So one of the things that I've learned as an entrepreneur is storytelling. And honestly, that is the one thing I'm going to be focused on, because stories connect us. And if you can tell a story, and you can, if you ever think of when you're listening to a radio, you're not seeing anything. All you're listening to is a story. And you can get goosebumps by hearing a story. You can get emotional by hearing a story. So that's kind of what I really want to focus on is, really telling my story in a way that connects with not just the judges, but everyone. Because, as an entrepreneur, that's what you're doing every single day. You're telling your story. You're inviting people to come be part of your journey.
Now, your pitch is only going to be 3 to 5 minutes, and what we did today was just like a 60-second was to get you prepared, and so you could see how much time and how short of a time that is.
Yes.
How much time and effort do you think you'll need to help you prepare to get your pitch down to 3 to 5 minutes?
It's lots of recordings. By the time I'm done, my phone is going to be full. You record.
So it's your process. You record it and watch it.
Yes, you record it, watch it, share it with people. I share it with my mentors, and the really awesome thing with this. That's one thing I love about this, is that this pitch competition, unlike others, they actually pair you with a mentor from the SBDC. So I share it with her. she reviews it. Yeah, like, yeah, you need to tweak this, you need to tweak that, you need to add this information. That is the thing that I'm going to be preparing more is, just refining it. And I hope towards the end of the preparation, I want to actually, give it live to family and friends and see how I do, So yeah, that's kind of my process.
And that's a great process. One of the things that I've heard over these past couple of weeks of connecting with and speaking with other contestants of Pitch Black Detroit is that the training that you guys are getting, that whether you make it to the finals or not, that is really helping you to grow the business in general. How do you feel this experience in participating in Pitch Black Detroit? How do you feel it will affect you even after the competition is over?
Yeah, so like like the other contestants, it's forcing me to actually think about the business in detail. Think about all aspects of the business. Think about the marketing. Think about, how we come across, who is our target audience? How do we reach them? How do we sound to those people? How do those kinds of things? So beyond this, that's really the thing that I'm really getting out of this is really how to interact with people and how to interact with, our customers, because, like I said, that's what you're doing every single day. You're pitching. If you do an ad, if you see an ad on YouTube or whatever, they're doing a pitch. They're talking to their customer. The tone is different. And, I think this is very, very helpful.
Well, thank you, and Welly. I look forward to meeting you in person and seeing you on October 3rd, whether it's on stage or at the Celebration Showcase, and hopefully getting me one of those Wani cakes in my hands.
Exactly. Thanks, Robin. It was a pleasure talking with you today.
So next, we are going to a familiar face for me, someone who I've had in my recording studio many, many, many moons ago because I had her coloring book. But now she has the coloring museum. Miss Savage, come on down and join me for Meet the Contestants. Can I hear you? Are you muted? Nope, I can't hear you.
Yes, I am.
Okay, 60 seconds, go.
Yes. Hi, my name is Cherie Savage, and it all started with a coloring book called Naturally Illustrated. It was a visual story of my natural hair journey as a Black illustrator. I wanted to share my illustrations with Black women and girls of all ages so they could feel the beauty in their natural hair. And to promote my coloring book, I organized a series of pop-up coloring events that started in 2016, which I collaborated with small businesses. And these coloring events were highly attended, sold out. During this journey, many of the communities who have participated in my events shared their creative experience and also expressed how coloring had positively impacted their mental health. This feedback actually inspired the Coloring Museum. And with me being diagnosed with borderline personality disorder and PTSD, I realized how important it was to have a coping mechanism like coloring to combat mental illnesses such as anxiety, stress, and depression. So the Coloring Museum is a creative safe space for everyone to enjoy, to express their creativity, and also to be able to relax. We're bringing back a childhood creative activity that was once forbidden, and that's coloring on the walls, using community muralists and the power of the crayon to combat mental illness.
Yay, wonderful. And I wish I had my coloring book. I colored all through it. I've had it for so long, but I just want to thank you, Cherie, because you were the one that introduced me to therapeutic coloring. And actually now I have like special coloring pencils
Nice.
I have all types of books. I have my kids who are doing it. So I wanted to publicly thank you for that, because you really introduced this entire concept
Awesome.
to me. So we're gonna get a little personal now.
Yeah.
Do you know any of the other contestants? If so, what do you think about them?
I know a lot of the contestants.
Okay.
I know I'm against some heavy hitters in this competition, boy. And I admire every one of them. Once I actually got accepted into the competition for the I actually went down the list and Googled everyone, even the ones that I already know, just to get familiar with their businesses and who they are as a person, if I was able to do that deeper dive. And I'm excited. I'm excited to learn more and see their pitches and get in the ring with them and see who's out pitching who.
Yeah. Now, would you recommend to other entrepreneurs to enter a pitch competition?
Oh, most definitely. I've participated several in the past myself, and won many, lost many. And one, it actually grounds you and gets you refamiliar with your business, understanding the market, who you are as an entrepreneur, and then also just the networking component is very much valuable to you and your business. So yes, no, definitely pitch competitions are definitely a way to go, not just for the money, but also just learning about business, and again, relearning about you as an entrepreneur and your business.
Yeah. So what kind of emotions are going through you as you prepare to be on that stage October 3rd?
Yeah, honestly, I'm okay.
Okay, I love it.
I just like with the other contestants, I think it's just, if it's meant for you to have, you'll win. I'm very confident in my content and in my pitching style. I know one thing. So I believe WE was saying that she wasn't very comfortable pitching without a pitch deck, whereas I'm the opposite. I have also pitched without pitch decks. And I think I only pitched once. Once.
With a deck.
Yeah, with a pitch deck. And that's, I would say that's something that is I have to get comfortable with, especially with this competition, whereas we do have a pitch deck. But other than that, I've so many times before, and like I said, I won some, I lost some, and I don't think I lost because of pitch. It was just the fact that somebody was just a little bit better than me.
Yeah, it was someone else's turn.
Yep.
Okay, so my final question, my favorite question: you make it to the finals. What is your music as you take the stage?
So I don't know if this is going to be my final answer, but it's Colorful World. Matter of fact, I pulled her up. Colorful World. Her name is Catherine Ostenberg.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, so it's a cute, upbeat song. Coloring your world. So I just thought that was very fitting. I've used it a few times in some of my reels on social media.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a fun, upbeat song.
Well, thank you so much, Cherie, for joining me this afternoon. Again, it has been phenomenal to see your growth from pop-up events to a coloring museum. I can't wait to see it, because what I love about it is that it's the expression and it is the calming part of it. So this is something that I remember my 3-year-old could do, and I can sit right next to him and do it as well. So thank you for bringing it to the market. And we look forward to, if we don't see you on stage, we will see you at the Celebration Showcase on October 3rd.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Everyone, remember, visit michigansbdc.org/pitch Black-Detroit. This is where you can learn about the contestants. You know, you're watching and you're like, oh my gosh, what was the name of that business again? Or what did they say? How can I support these contestants? Go to that website scrolling on your screen right now, and you can get the list of all of our contestants and information about their business. And while you're there, make sure you RSVP for the final Meet the Contestants next Wednesday, September 18th, as well as look for more information about the main event on October 3rd. Okay, let's go and keep this train going. Let's bring down Miss Octavia Shamley from Mama's Makings LLC.
Top of the day to everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Okay, 60 seconds. You got the floor.
Do you like chicken salad?
I do.
Do you like spicy food?
I don't.
Can Mama feed you everything?
Yeah.
My name is Octavia L. Shamley, founder and CEO of Mama's Makings. We listened to our customers, and we created a line of chicken salad, mild, spicy, vegan, dairy-free, which are made with high quality and healthy ingredients, faith, and lots of love. Our product was birthed in the early 1990s for my grandmother. Mild was birthed in 2021. Vegan was birthed in 2022. And the dairy-free was birthed last year, 2023. Come on out and let Mama feed you.
Yeah, you know what? Let me say this right now. As soon as I saw you listed the name of your business and everything, I went to the website and I said, okay, where do I get this chicken salad from? Because I love chicken salad. So you have a new customer in me. But in thinking of your journey and, you know, what you're going through right now, like, where did this come from? Do you have formal training in this industry? What made you think that you can take a bomb chicken salad recipe and make it into a business?
Wow. Everyone always asks me, oh, so this is a family recipe. No, I'm like, Awani, no. Oh, wow. Actually, I went to school to be a civil environmental engineer.
Really?
I started off wanting to be a lawyer, but my mother deterred me. So speaking is what I wanted to do. I just didn't realize that until this later year that I have a voice. But the chicken salad, I asked God for parents, and I had a mother and a second father, a stepfather, but I wanted parents that loved me. And I met a couple. I met a lady one Christmas, 79, 2 weeks before Christmas, walking in the snow, and we became family. Mm-hmm. And I was with her and her husband. He lived to 86. She lived to 96. But I was in the kitchen and she didn't cook. So my grandfather and I did the cooking. So the Holy Spirit's like, throw this together. Use sour cream and don't use mayonnaise. I threw this concoction together, this creation, had her to taste it. She loved it. So when she had a birthday, her friends wanted me to make it. Everybody wanted me to make it. And her and my girlfriend mother, who lived to be 103, all they wanted me to do is make chicken salad. So at that time, it was nothing but spicy.
Yeah.
Until I got ready to, I met some guests. I was selling it, not in the stores, until December, almost 3 years now. So December the 20, 19th, so 2021 is when I got into Myers Marketplace down in Rivertown. That was the first Meijer that I got into. And when people said, "Oh, this is too spicy," so it took me 4 tries to get it down to mild. You won't feed the vegans. And then, okay, took me 4 tries to get that one together.
Yeah, so you've really been able to evolve, listen to the customer. So in thinking of your SBDC training and getting ready for the Pitch Black Detroit competition, you know, what have been some things that you've learned about your business by going through this training?
Well, as Richard said, I was more concentrating on the chicken salad, the product.
Mm-hmm.
He had me to concentrate on the benefits of the business. And then I just had to work this into my benefits. And I don't know if you picked my benefits out for Mama's Makings, but listen to our guests. Having high quality food, so quality, listening, quality, faith, because faith is on the container, and a lot of love.
Well,
So he had me to really think about that. Yeah.
So you're learning a lot, and what I'm hearing is that you've been able to take what you've learned and really put it into practice. And I'm so proud of you. I cannot wait to meet you in person on October 3rd, whether you're on the stage or if you're part of the celebration showcase. Believe me, I will be fork ready.
Well, do you like spicy food?
I do not like spicy food, but
so
you know,
mild.
You got the mild, and like I said, I love chicken salad. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thank you.
Next, we have Keith Walker of Roller Skate Detroit, one of my favorite things to do growing up in the city of Detroit. If you want to come on down, Keith, one of my fondest memories is going to Northland pretty much every Saturday. So before I go on and on about my, love story to roller skating, Keith, you have the floor, 60 seconds. Tell us about Roller Skate Detroit.
All right, Roller Skate Detroit empowers African-American women to achieve holistic well-being through a unique blend of fitness, fun, and community in an inclusive environment. We address a significant need tailored to the wellness and entertainment space for our target audience, a demographic that is often underserved in traditional venues. This problem that we're solving actually goes way beyond just our target audience and impacts the whole community. It influences a broader societal and industrial change, promoting inclusivity and holistic well-being. With all that being said, Roller Skate Detroit is so Detroit, and I am Keith Walker, the CEO and owner of Roller Skate Detroit.
Bravo, bravo. So I hear that there were roughly 140 applicants for a Pitch Black Detroit. How did you feel when you found out that you were selected to be a contestant?
I felt honored. It shows that those here in this area, especially Southwest Michigan, actually Southeast Michigan, see the importance of what I'm trying to do in our community. So again, that made me see that this was a viable idea that I was working with.
And how is the training going for you so far?
It's going well. Working with my one-on-one coach, Mary, she's been amazing, really helping me to kind of flush out the bigger scope, the bigger idea of what I've been trying to do from day one. So this has really helped me to figure out what those next steps are, even so much to the exit strategy, and we're just getting started.
Okay, so you've had a few weeks of training, and you have a few more to go. What are some things you're going to be concentrating on in these coming weeks? What are you going to be focusing on?
Memorization. But no, just really just focusing on taking what I've learned here and get ready to go into the other avenues. This is really
Yeah.
has been a launch pad for me. Even making it to the finals, to the semis, or even winning, this has launched me into another area where I'm ready to go and do bigger and greater things.
Wonderful. Okay, so my final question, and this is just a joke. So are you going to be walking out or are you going to be rolling out?
You got to come and see.
All right. I love it. Okay. Keith Walker of Roller Skate Detroit. You're going to be able to meet him and all of our contestants on October 3rd at the Pitch Black Detroit Pitch Competition at the Wayne State University Industry Innovation Center, right across from Techtown, Detroit. Thank you, Keith, for joining me this afternoon. And best of luck to you. Last but certainly not least, we have Justin Campbell of Campbell Construction Services. We all need help in making our living spaces the best that they can be. You know, I was able to go on Justin's website and learn about, you know, the pillars of his business. And I saw that it was, you know, honesty, integrity. So I'm looking forward to connecting with Justin. But you could also go to michigansbdc.org/pitch-black-Detroit. And that's where you can see all of our contestants and learn about them. Welcome, Justin.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
You know, just shaking out the nerves, you know.
All right. Well, shake them off. Okay. So my first question. So did someone encourage or motivate you to apply to participate in the competition, or did you do that on your own?
So I previously in college, I did a pitch competition at Central Michigan University, and we actually won Best Social Venture. And wow. With that, I just was like kind of nervous throughout the whole pitch, and I had a business partner to help me. And, you know, I was looking up pitch competitions, and I'm like, you know what, let me like go in, see if I'll be accepted, you know, with what I'm working on. And sure enough, the last day I applied and, you know, they accepted my application, and I'm like, wow. So at least someone else believes in what I'm kind of trying to do here with the construction company. So,
yeah.
So
Is the training that you've been receiving, is it helping you to better understand your business?
I think like what one of the other contestants said, you know, it really has helped me like go back into like figuring out what exactly, how to like pitch and like how to like represent my business, and, you know, just go back to what I already know. But at the same time, like, it's just like a refresher course. Not saying that I know all here by no means. It's just more that like I need to brush up on my business. So, you know, when I'm out talking in public, oh, what do you do? Construction company, cool. Like everyone else, like I have a more professional pitch and like explanation of like what exactly my business is. Because we're not just, you know, home renovation specialists, you know, like everyone else that's out there. We actually partner with local trade programs, particularly Wayne Community College, where we're employing some of their construction workers that just graduate from their 6 to 8 week program. That's actually free to Wayne County residents in the whole county. So really, we're just trying to help employ people that are actually taking the opportunity to go to school, get educated about construction, get like first aid certified, get like OSHA safety certified, and just really, you know, help find them jobs. And for me, now I have a whole bunch of workers that want to work for me.
So, nice. Okay. Yeah. So my final question, Justin, what makes you think you can win Pitch Black Detroit?
What makes me think I could win? I would probably say that I just know that with my experience with the business, my work is really awesome. And just the fact that I don't know, like I just feel like I can win with just the cause of what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm not trying to just employ people just to like turn people in and out, you know. I really want to be able to show people how to become business owners and, you know, really put their skills out there and, you know, just community development is really important to me too in the city, because there's a bunch of contractors, but what keeps me busy all year round, and like how can I teach that to other people, and just like providing the opportunity to other people is super important to me. So if I'm able to do that and then shake these nerves off that I've gotten in one.
You do like this, Justin.
Yeah.
Like you literally just have to like I got this, your business, your stuff, just convey it to the audience. So
definitely.
I know you're going to be great, Justin.
Yeah, definitely.
I know it. I'm sending you good vibes.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Justin, for joining us this afternoon. If we can have everyone back on the stage so you can get a final look of week 3 contestants. Remember, you can find out more information, their websites, an overview of their business by going to michigansbdc.org/pitch-black-Detroit, where you can support these entrepreneurs. That's also where you can RSVP for our final Meet the Contestants next Wednesday, 1 p.m., same time, same place. And then we get ready for the finals on October 3rd, Wayne State University Industry Innovation Center, right across the street from Tech Town, Detroit. All of that is at michigansbdc.org/pitch-black-Detroit. I want to thank all of you for holding space with us this afternoon. I know as a fellow entrepreneur, things can get crazy and you're juggling a lot, but you all got this. And I look forward to seeing all of you on October 3rd. Best of luck. Yeah, best of luck to all of you. I'll see you all at that time. I'll have my fork for some chicken salad. I'll bring my coloring. We're going to bring back Wendy Thomas to close us out.
Well, as we promised, what incredible stories. Thank you so much, Robin, for hosting it. We have some phenomenal businesses going through this process. We're in week 3, or I'm sorry, about to go into week 4. But again, these businesses didn't disappoint today. And so thank you for taking time out to share your stories. And if you're out there listening, wondering, could I do this? Is this a good idea? Or maybe you just have been thinking about starting a business, or you want to improve your current business. We here at the Michigan SBDC are here to help. And so we have a number of resources that you can sign up for. If you're looking to get signed up, here's our mailing list. Please feel free to reach out to us, whether it's just to get more information, learn about programs like Pitch Black Detroit. Please feel free to reach out to us, join our mailing list. We also have a guide to starting a small business. I believe we have that in multiple languages. And so if you're new to this and you just want to get some basic information about how to start your business in Michigan, this is an incredible guide to take advantage of. And then check us out on our YouTube channel. This will be streamed via our YouTube and other social media platforms. So please feel free to take a look, learn more about the Michigan SBDC. We're excited for this group today and the groups to follow. And so please reach out to us if you need support or small business assistance. And then finally, we have our next session Wednesday, September 8th. So please come back here to hear from about 5 or 6 more incredible small businesses. We'll be here at the same time next week, September 18th at 1 p.m. We look forward to seeing you then as well. And then, as Robin mentioned, save the date for the final pitch competition. The term "no stopping us now" is really the motto of Pitch Black. And we are so excited to be able to deliver this. This program was done in Grand Rapids last year. So we really want to up our game. The director, Ed Garner, who some of you may know, we have this East Coast, West Coast type of competition going on. So tell your friends, tell your family, come on out and join us on October 3rd. It's going to be an incredible celebration. It's going to be an incredible event. So we welcome you to come back. And I'll make one final comment. If you need to reach out to us, please reach out to bking18@emich.edu. If you have questions, certainly visit our website at michigansbdc.org, or give us a call or check out some of our other resources. We're here to help, and we hope that you will take advantage of these services. And I'd like to give a final and very important shout out. Without our sponsor support, we would not be able to run this program. And so, shout out to Fifth Third Bank, Huntington Bank, Comerica, and Lake Trust Credit Union. They have been phenomenal in terms of stepping up and really supporting the efforts of Pitch Black Detroit. So a special thank you to all of our sponsors and really to our entire SBDC family, partners, and friends. We could not do the work that we do without this type of support. So another one under our belt. We look forward to seeing you next week. And at this point, we'll close out the program. Thank you so much for joining us.